विषय भोगेते प्रबल आसक्ति श्री कृष्ण भजिले नाही जाय मति विषय भोगेते प्रबल आसक्ति विषयेर आशा नाही छाड़े मन विषयेर आशा नाही छाड़े मन विषयेते सदा विषयेते सदा गुरुदेव दयामय गुरुदेव साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वैभव गोस्वामी नामिने गौरवाणी प्रचाराय दृढ़ संकल्पमूर्तये कृष्ण शक्ति स्वरूपाय भक्ति प्रदायिने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती श्रीवासवान देवी दैत्याय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातौ सङ्कीर्तनिकपितरौ कमलायतज्ञौ विश्वम्भरो द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणद्वयं गोपीचरणसमायुक्त वृन्दावनमनोहरं तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधेयं नयमां चरणन्तिकं भक्त्या विना अपराधलक्ष्ये किट्टश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द श्री I offer my innumerable humble obeisances unto the Lotus feet of my spiritual path master, Nitya Visnupad Paramahansa Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Bhakti Goswami Maharaj. I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances unto the Lotus feet of his divine grace, Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज I pray to his causeless mercy. When I offer my innumerable humble obeisances from the Lotus feet of his divine grace, Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Daita Madhu Goswami Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances and the Lotus feet of his divine grace, Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances and the Lotus feet of his divine grace, Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Perfect Sadhak Goswami Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances and the Lotus feet of his divine grace, Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Goswami Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances and all Rupanuga Guru Varga, all associates are so Bhakti Siddhanta Sadhak Guru Prabhupada, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances and the Lotus feet of Param Visnupad Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad So Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Sadhak Goswami Maharaj Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Bhakti Viruddha Goswami Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances and the Lotus feet of Param Pujyapad Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad So Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable humble obeisances, Lotus feet of present all God brothers, Elder by Param Pujyapad Bhakti Vilas Bhakti Vilas Paryatak Maharaj, Bhakti Viruddha Maharaj, and Bhakti Siddhanta Bhakti Rakhi Siddhanti Maharaj, then Bhakti Chakar Narasingha Maharaj, Bhakti Sundar Sadhu Maharaj, Bhakti Sudhir Santa Maharaj, Bhakti Nishta Madhusudana Maharaj, I pray to his causeless mercy. Then I offer my Dandavat Pranam to all presented Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, God brothers, God sisters, I pray to their causeless mercy. We are very fortunate to purify our heart and mind and progressing to devotional path. We listen at glorious High Vaishnava whose name you know, Nitya Visnupad Astuta Sapasi Srimad Sadhak Goswami Maharaj. Really conditioned soul from many millions. He due to conditioner, due to forget to Supreme Lord's Lotus feet, Jiva came in this material world always suffering. But incredible, the illusion energy of the Supreme Lord. All conditional souls, how they are thinking, what is very distress, they are thinking this is happiness. Everybody in this material world, they are searching happiness, but who manifests this material world, he give name of this world Anityam asukham lokam imam prapta bhajasvam. This is full of temporary and full of distress, this material world. But we are searching for happiness. This is the power of illusion. So Supreme Lord is very merciful. He knows every living entities that's happening, especially human birth. Those have knowledge, they can know about this. Who am I? Why I am came in this material world? I am always desire to happiness. Why I not get happiness? Always coming to tension, so many miseries, so many tensions. Human birth can know these things. So, Supreme Lord came in this material world to give blessing, to deliver these souls as a two lines. He came as a Guru, as a Vaishnava. So, if anybody desire to free from this material bondage and getting to Lotus feet of Supreme Lord and getting eternal happiness, one should take shelter of Sadhu and Guru. Then one can possible to free from this material bondage and get real happiness. So we are discussing about how Supreme Lord Himself came as a Guru and He preaching and He give knowledge and destroy all our ignorance and He give to show to light how we will progress in proper way to getting really happiness. That is the Lotus feet of Supreme Lord. So we are discussing so many things in morning section class. Now many devotees, they are very eager to give to Shraddhanjali and the Lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj. First I pray to our Lakshmi Priya Mataji. He will give some offering Pushpanjali to Lotus feet of Muni Maharaj. Hare Krishna. That's my.
No, you said.
Namo Vishnu Paraya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimad Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Machakar Patalugas Chalakri Pasindu Paya Vachalapati Tanam Pavaya Vaishnava. I offer my most heartfelt pranams to the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Nitya Krishna Om Visnupad, Srimad Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj. To the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, all present sannyasis, co-brothers, co-sisters, and Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. My Gurudev, he was most merciful to all of us, all co-brothers, co-sisters, and friends of Gurudev can say this. And every time Gurudev would smile, he would shine like million suns. He was always taking care of me. Somebody said today, like father. He had a very personal relationship to all of us. And today, our Srimad, Bhakti Lakshmi Maharaj was mentioning a very special pastime I had with Gurudev. And some devotees were asking what happened. So I would like to share this because it shows actually the glories of real Vaishnava. I was used to this warm side of Gurudev, always taking care of, always being very soft. And it came one time where I had a very, very bad period of my life, I think the most painful period of my life. And I could not digest anything what Gurudeva was telling to me. But I tried somehow. One day, this sweetness went away. He stopped being like this sweet, like it was sweet. And all of a sudden, this other serious, strong, strict side of Gurudev was come. He was showing this, and I could not digest this. I was so used to this fatherly love of my Guru. But when this was gone, I could not digest plus this situation that I was having. So I decided to leave the temple for a while because I needed this time for me. And Gurudeva did not say anything. He did not say, "Oh, Lakshmi Priya, please you stay." No, he did not say anything. He just allowed me. And I went for a time. And this period without Gurudev was, many can confirm this, was very dark, to say it like this. And I was talking to Siddhanta Maharaj, Maharaj about the situation, and they were saying, "No, you just wait." And I was asking, I just cannot tolerate this pain. I would just search for shelter somewhere else. And I could not, I was really not able to tolerate anything. So after a few months, I heard the news that Gurudeva was ready to leave this material world and to join Italy. And I decided to go and see him. And when I came, he was sitting in the hospital, in the bed. And when I came inside, he was sitting on the bed. And when I saw him, and when we saw each other, he was smiling like really so beautiful. I will never forget his smile. And after talking a couple of intimate things, I asked Gurudeva, like, why did this happen? Why were we having this problem? And he said, you need to understand that everything what happens in this material world is just external. Everything what you see, whatever happens, all problems that come in life, all these burdens, this is just an external thing. And you think that we were separated for months, but we were closer than ever. So you need to learn to, my Guru was always saying, and somebody said this sentence before, a few hours ago, Gurudeva was saying that these eyes are useless. We need to turn them around inside and see what is within. And we need to learn to see with spiritual eyes, which is quite impossible at this point. So, and then he said you need to go inside and understand that the relationship between Guru and disciple is the most intimate, most internal relationship that you will experience in your life. And this sentence of my Guru was just like how to say, he raised the whole body, feelings that were there. It was like, I cannot describe it, and that was the power that Muni Maharaj said. He had no compromise. Many disciples are used or know this side of Gurudev being very heavy and really, he was always saying, Prabhupada was saying, there is no compromise for nothing. So it's like, Srila Maharaj, he was called, with no risk. Or risk, yeah, exactly. No risk, no gain. So I learned out from this situation that whatever burden comes in spiritual life, even if it gets terrible and you cannot move forward, there is always Guru, there is always somebody there, there is Krishna. Guru is not different from Krishna. He makes all proper arrangements that you can move on. So, but also, I mean, there is no language in the world that could express the thankfulness that I have towards my Guru. Not only for accepting me as I am and tolerating me as I am, but also for giving me this beautiful Vaishnava family. And when I was so troubled with this situation, all Vaishnavas were here, even Vishnu Maharaj in India. They were saying, you have a Vaishnava family within us. So this is something that Vaishnava Kripa, this is Vaishnava mercy. So we are never alone in this world. We are, Gurudeva was saying, he lost everything. But then he found shelter in his Guru, and this love for Guru he was giving to everybody. He learned us how to serve Guru. I did not learn it, but for all of this I'm really thankful for Guru, and to all Vaishnavas that constantly are helping me to continue to do something for Gurudeva. Gurudeva ki.
We are listening from the Lotus Mouth of our Lakshmi Devidasi, how his experience with Gurudev. Gurudev, he always blessing to his disciples. We cannot know about her compassion. His chastise also big mercy. Really, disciple can understand this. Why Muni is like one coconut. Everybody is speaking, he is very serious and is very strong. But inside you go, what? Very soft, narrow. More if you inside go, like sweet, tender coconut. Inside tender coconut or sweet water. His heart like this, always sweet to everyone. But for our good practice, became good devotee, he is little chastised. But really disciple can realize these things. Anyhow, we are like disciples, always we want to praise and name and fame, not need to this thing. Without chastise, one cannot improve the practice. Proper practice. So Maharaj always like this. Who is with him? They are became very great now. So now I will Maharaj I request to Ramanath Prabhu, who is very good associate with Sri Maharaj. That is Ramanath Prabhu.
He knows the Muni since 1978.
1978, he knows with Muni Maharaj, so we are very happy to meet with Ramanath Prabhu, which came, and Muni Maharaj also now very happy to see him.
My English is very bad, and my remembering not much better. So, but I remember one story, 1979. It was the second place where the devotees in Vienna. And I'm always very greedy for transcendental music. And it was not a place where on every corner you get tapes or whatever, CDs or LPs. And I visited the devotees there, and Muni Maharaj, he had a long play from A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada. I think recording 1966 in New York. And I was very greedy to get this. He played like so he gave me the mercy. He said, okay, you bring your whatever, your tape from at home, and we make this. It was a long way to go with bus and with train or whatever, and walking big Aufnahmegerät, tape recorder. And he make this ready, and I played this tape for weeks at home. And I always remembering he gave me this, he gave me the mercy. And in similar, I get also, he helps to chant the holy names. And other stories about 2000, I think it was 2000, I get the chance in Wienerbergstraße, no, before, Kopfstraße. He gave me the chance to play with the devotees, with the Maharajas now, and making one time a week, Monday, program there. So again, he gave me the chance to hear or to chant the holy names and get association with the devotees. And the time Maharaj I know 5 years before, Senior Maharaj, but also this Sadhak Maharaj. And so this is what I want to say today. He gives always the mercy, he spread the mercy to inspire, to give, to chant the holy names. And I'm very thankful for him, for this present. And just say, Bhakti Sadhak Muni Maharaj ki jai.
So nice. He explained how he is associated with Muni Maharaj and how he give the opportunity to highest give to chanting this holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Who will give this chance? They are really friends of ours. Who give to chance to chanting, who give to chance to service to Supreme Lord, who give to chance to service to Vaishnavas, they are really our friends. So anyhow, today, now I am request to our Rohini Mataji, who is very nice servant of Radha Govind and completely assisted to Muni Maharaj. Since many years, I know how he is service to Radha Govind, nice decorating and nice cake, so varieties of sweets making and offering, and Muni Maharaj always pleased to her. So anyhow, I request she will come and glorify about Muni Maharaj, and Muni Maharaj will be more happy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
To accommodate all of you. It's also what else he did. I don't know. Yeah. I wanted to tell just shortly something. When about Muni Maharaj, when I came to Austria 2003 it was, and my habit was not to stand up in the morning. It became also always very late, and I was living in the flat of Lilamati in the Friedrich, in the, what is this name? Not in the temple, and in her flat. And she went every morning to the mountain, and they had to go on the subway, and from the subway station to the temple, maybe half an hour or so. And Muni Maharaj didn't say anything, he doesn't push me, he just leave me alone, like this. And after a half a year, it was just in March when I came into the summer, and then when time came, he said, "We're going out to India." Oh, really? Then before he didn't every day puja, his puja with the Giriraj, what is now here on the altar, and dress the deities on Sunday and cook the Sunday feast. He did everything. So much always, and very punctual everything was. And when he told me he went to India, it was with the Haridev Sadhu Maharaj now, at that time, and I don't know who else were then, but I knew now I had to take care of Radha Govindaji since then. And and the other time was when I had to make this big singer-song for the Shrilas. And then he gave me the wooden framework, and he said I wanted to have a singer-song for the Shrilas. And it should be in cream color. And then, and I never did something like this before. And yeah, sometimes he came by and helped me, or looking at how he progressed is, and let me to sing a song. And yeah, and on my experience, it was with Muni Maharaj, he always, when he did something or to say something, it came, when I was thinking, impossible, I cannot do it. And then somehow it came out exactly like he wanted. Always, and for me it was mystical. It came out like he wants, always like it was looking like he wants. And like also with the singer song, I had no idea how to do it, but somehow it came out like exactly like he wanted. And yeah, it is mystical. This is when a pure devotee desires something, then always it comes out like Krishna arranging like this somehow. And yeah. I had so many experiences, I cannot speak now any longer. So Muni Maharaj, Sadhak Muni Maharaj ki
Jai. Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo. So nice how Rohini Mataji assist with the Sri Muni Maharaj whole life. She dedicated everything and completely with mind, orally and bodily. He dedicated to service of Radha Govind under guidance of Sri Muni Maharaj. Really Muni Maharaj was so pleased, I see. Then Rohini Mataji, some topic came, he is very happy. Why he know he is very serious devotee. Everything is Paka, Mataji. For service, for dress, for decoration, everything. Really, those are Guru Varga, they are only one desires to from disciple. What? Disciple thinking my everything is Gurudev. By Gurudev thinking, really Gurudev, I no need to anything from disciple. Only what they came, everything for Krishna. So if any disciple doing proper bhajan and sadhana and service, then Gurudev will more happy. No, Gurudev no need anything. Muni Maharaj like this. He always thinking and desiring. He is himself practical practice everything, and he also desire from his disciples also. Those will very nicely service to Supreme Lord and Vaishnava and practice chanting properly more and more. This holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. To satisfy the Guru Bhargava, only this thing we need. Hare Krishna. Now I request to our Bhakti Devi. Where is Bhakti Devi? She came or not?
I think she went home. She not feel good, but she went home.
Oh, anyhow. Then I will request to our Maharaj Devi, who is very eager to service to Vaishnavas. And his whole life, her life, try to service to Vaishnava. This is very important for improve our devotion. Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi Prema Latikara Mool. What is our ultimate goal? Krishna Prem, the root cause of Krishna Prem is the service of devotees. So her life also like this. Always is very eager. She is to service to Vaishnava, invite to Vaishnava and arrange programs, so many. Easy, some business, family, many things, but he give up everything. First he focusing for these things. This is really Guru's blessing, this mood. Anyhow, now he will speak something, give offering some Pushpanjali to Lord's Speedy Officer Muni Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you very much for your kind words, but whatever you have said, it's true only like twice or thrice a year, so it's not a permanent state of myself, but thank you for noticing. Hare Krishna. I just want to speak shortly because actually everything has been said already. What I wanted to share was that when I came for the first time to the old temple on Straße, I have to say, like, in our first moments, it was quite a disappointment because, like, the street was really ugly, the location was really ugly, and even like the building itself was really ugly. And it was obviously not meant for living, what to speak about having a temple. But what was very early, sorry.
100% true.
You cannot disagree. But what was like totally noticeable was the atmosphere that was there. It was like so unbelievable that in such a, like, I don't want to say hostile place, but such a, like, I don't know how to say, like in such a strange place, such an atmosphere could be built, and I was like completely shocked by that. And quite soon I have understood that this atmosphere is emanating from the personality of Srimad Maharaj, and that he's something like, when Srila Sridhar Maharaj used to speak about Krishna, he said, like, Krishna is not like, we don't see Krishna just as a god, but we see him as some kind of solar system. It's like Krishna in the center and everything is turning around him. So I think like the same could be applied to Srimad Maharaj, like he was in the center and everything was just going around him. And I have to say, I'm so happy to see that even after 1 year of him not being present with us, the atmosphere is still here, like untouched, unchanged, which is absolutely unbelievable. And so I'm really so happy to to experience that. And in connection to that, I just wanted to express my gratitude to everybody who participated on organization of this program, all my exalted God brothers, sadhus who came all over from India to be here, everybody who made the arrangements, who paid for that, and did all the services. It's really absolutely amazing, and it's a really festival worthy of Srila Muni Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, I can add something.
Yes, yes.
Actually, Mahati Mataji, she did some miracle.
Huh?
She did a miracle which no one could do. Because when I joined in '99, and we went out for Naga Sankirtan every week. Muni Maharaj not a single time come with us. Even when Guru Dev on Jamashtami Day, he went personally, everybody went, Muni Maharaj did not go. But when Muni Maharaj was invited by Mahati Devi in Prague, I think twice. Until 3 times. I don't know how she did it. What is her secret really until today, I don't know. That Muni Maharaj went out in Prague to do Naga Sankirtan happily. I don't know how she did it. She had some mystical, some special bhakti, I don't know what is there.
The secret is that I asked.
I asked him, 25 minutes we asked him. How you asked me, really don't know. So that was it's really very mystical.
Anyhow, Hare Krishna. Devotees' pastime is very sweet. You cannot understand inside what is this mood and relation. This is very high. Outside you cannot understand it. In our material vision. So now I will request Nityanandini Mataji, who is very darling daughter of Muni Maharaj. He always taking her to in Vrindavan with the very take care to how she will improve his devotion. So anyhow, how his experience her, he will give Pustanjali and the lotus feet of our beloved Muni Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So many nice things were already said today, and yeah, I just can add that from our family, I believe I was the most spoiled child of Gurudev. Because I really never experienced his side when he was strict or really serious, strong. This I never saw because we had such this loving relationship that, yeah. And actually, I don't know what to say, what to share, because all my stories are very intimate. And it's like insider humor. I don't know if somebody even can get, what was fun. So, just, he's my mother, he's my father, and really everything. And, yeah, protecting me from myself, from everything. And actually, all the time, he was just telling me, if somebody gives you stress, comes so flat to me, immediately to me. And yeah, I will tell you one story, it was really fun. So actually we have a tradition when we make a garland seva, so we are receiving the juice from Gurudev. And I'm not a fan to drink the sweet water at all, but like a tradition I was accepting. So, and at home I already had a collection of this juice, my fridge was full. I thought I will open the shop to sell it. And so I'm going to notice that I'm not really happy to take this juice. I was like, yeah, I take, And then it's like, why? I said, I really don't like, It's like, but what you want? I said, I really don't know. So then he figured out that better to give me apples. And it was these apples he was all the time. He was preparing nice bio stuff, And it was like really amazing that he really remembered that. And that was never like a English story. just remember nothing exists here in this world, just Krishna exists. And it was really, all the time he was just taking me out from that. And yeah, just, and then he's telling me the nice part of his daily routine is when he's chanting, you know. And then I just remember these words, and I all the time ask for his mercy. That is also the most nice part of my daily chanting.
Hare Krishna. She expressed her how Maharaj loved to her. Really, we know the highest love in this matter from mother, but Guru's love is thousand times more from mother also. Mother only love for material improvement. Gurudev's love can lead to transcendental world to lotus feet of Radha Govind. So how we can understand this? If you will completely surrender to lotus feet of Guru, then we can understand by his mercy. Otherwise not possible. Anyhow, now I request to Adakshya Prabhu. Where is Adakshya Prabhu? Please you come and give Pushpanjali and the lotus feet of our beloved Guru Muni Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. I feel honored very much to speak in front of such great Vaishnavas and from the devotee community. Thank you for listening. Normally, it's not very hard for me to find the right words, but today my heart is very, very much touched inside. And today it was already mentioned the driving style from Muni Maharaj. And Arjuna Prabhu once told me, you must have this experience, it's an adventure. But I actually never had this opportunity. But that's why I was speaking to Muni Maharaj about his style, and he just said, you know, when I'm here and I want to go there, I want to go there very quick, and I don't want to waste time. But I had the opportunity to see what he means with not wasting time. It was doing parikram in Radhakund, and we just arrived there. For me, it was the first time in India at all. And we arrived there tired. And so, happily, just to be in the ashram of Budai Maharaj, we relaxed, and the next day we started our first trip around Radhakund. And then I saw what he did. He was, Muni Maharaj just went, and he was running there. And everything what we had to do, it was just running after him, and had no time really to watch the buildings, the streets, or where we are, just watching to follow him. And then it happened, what I was fearing, that suddenly he disappeared with the whole group. And only Adishai was left, and me. And then I was thinking, oh my God, I don't have a passport, I don't know the address, I don't have a phone number, I even didn't remember the name of Budai Maharaj. So who can I ask where to go? And then it was already getting dark, and then I was really getting nervous this time, because I really didn't know. You can not even ask police, because they would say, where are you? I don't know where. And then we just sat down and then said, okay, now let's concentrate on Gurudev and on Krishna. And then really we saw this tower, this water tower, which is close to Budai Maharaj's ashram. And then we were so happy And then I said, wow, life-saving moment. And then in the evening, we came back. And it was, for me, the lecture was really, don't lose the hope, even if you don't see the exit. Because in this moment, I really didn't see any exit. It was just the concentration in Gurudev, which gave us the power and then the sight. And one more thing I want to say about how he was caring for everyone. It was already mentioned many times today. But one day we hear gardens for many, many hours. And I felt very thirsty. And he said, no, don't make a break now. And then Gurudev came with a big bag of juices. And he brought for everyone 1 liter of juice. And I just mentioned this because yesterday I was doing gardens again. And then I just was watching around, and just beside me there was standing 1 box of juice. And it was just like a sign, like it was from anyone who forgot it, but it was for me a sign like, I'm still with you, I'm still taking care of you, and this was very touching for me. Thank you very much. Srila Muni Maharaj ki jai.
So, up to now we are listening many devotees, lotus mouth. Now I will request to our Bhakti Srimad Maharaj, he will speak some tattva tatha, Guru tattva. So I request to him. Sorry, not. Yes, Maharaj, speak. Then I after. No. Yes. Yes, he will start.
Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गौड़ गुरु परंपरा की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि। वासुदेव कथा प्रश्न पुरुषान् स्त्रीन् पुनातिः भक्तारं श्रोतृं चैव भक्तारं पृच्छकं चैव श्रोतृं तत्पादसलिलं यथा। वासुदेव कथा प्रश्न। The glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead can purifies three category of people. Only one glorification of the personality of Godhead can purify three category of people. Who are they? Bhaktaram. Bhaktaram means those are speaking about the glorification of God. Srotrum, those are listener. They also purified by the glorification of God. And last one is Pruchakam, who is asking question related to the topics. So these three category of people can be purified by glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like Srila Sukadeva Goswami given here one example. Tatpada Salilam Yatha. Tat means the Supreme Absolute Truth. Pada means the lotus feet. Salila means the water. The water of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is known as Ganges. So only one Ganga comes in this material world in three ways. So one part of Ganga purifies the upper planetary system, and another part of this Ganga purifies the middle planetary system, and some parts of the Ganga purifies the lower planetary system. So Mandakini, the name of Ganga, purifies the upper planetary system, and Bhagirathi Ganga purifies the middle planetary system. Bhogavati Ganga purifies the lower planetary system. Like how one Ganga can purify the three planetary systems, like only one, the glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead purifies these three category of the devotees: speaker, listener, and asker, who is asking related to the questions. So the glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the easiest, purest, superiorest, and severest process through which a person can free from the illusion and achieve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that's how we can get the glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Only by the association of devotees it is possible. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. So that's why in our life the association of devotee is the more important part. So what is the meaning of the association of the devotees? In which way we can get the association of devotees? There are two ways we can get the association of devotees. That's why before Srila Maharaj told, Sudha Bhagat Charana Sudha Bhagati Charana Reno
Bhajana Anukula.
Sudha Bhagata Charana Reno Bhajana Anukula Bhagata Seva Parama Siddhi Prema Latikara Mula. So the service of the devotees is the root cause of our love of Krishna, to get the love of Krishna. What is the meaning of the service of the devotees? There are the service of devotees we can get two ways. One is Prasangatmaka Seva, service means Seva. Prasangatmaka Seva. Another is Paricharyatmaka Seva. Prasangatmaka Seva means these two ways we can please to the devotees. Not only devotees, also to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So now we should know what is Prasangatmaka Seva. Prasanga means discourse about the Supreme Lord. Prasangatmaka Seva means if we will be discourse about the glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, through devotees. It is known as Prasangatmaka Seva. Means who can listen or who can speak. One should be a speaker like the Sadhak Kumar, Chatursan. Like one is every day glorifying, speaking, another three one always listening. So like when a devotee is glorifying the God, then Gurudev listening. Or maybe Gurudev glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then disciples are listening. That is known as Prasangatmaka Seva, dedicated to the Gurudev. Another is Paricharyatmaka Seva. Paricharyatmaka Seva means we have to serve to Guru and Vaishnava. Service means what is necessary for Gurudev, for Vaishnavas. So scriptural way, spiritual way, what they need, if we will fulfill that, that is known as Paricharyatmaka Seva. There was an example about Ramachandra Puri and Ishwara Puri. They are two disciples of Madhavendra Puri. One is, they are two disciples. Ramachandra Puri always given importance to the scriptures. But Ishwara Puri giving importance to both scriptures, also service of the Guru. Once in the mode of the separation of Krishna, when Krishna separated from Radharani in Vrindavan, at that time Krishna told to Srimati Radharani, in between 3 days I will come back, so don't worry, you wait. Radharani waited 1 day passed, 2 days, 3 days passed, 3 years, 3 months, 3 years, even so many years passed, so he could not came back. So due to that separation of Krishna, what was the mode of Srimati Radharani? In that mode, Srila Madhavendra Puri always crying. And he felt such kind of separation, like he does not want to live in this material world more days. So he wanted to disappear from this material world. Due to this separation mode, he was unable to tolerate the separation, always crying. In meanwhile, one day Ramachandra Puri came, and Ramachandra Puri told, "Oh Maharaj, hey Gurudev, you are a sannyasi. It is your duty. You have to read Veda, Vedanta, Upanishad, the scriptures, and you have to meditate. So who can cry? Those are grossly material attached person. They only cry. They will cry. So at the last moment, you are crying means what will be you will be get the achievement. So maybe it is not good for a sannyasi. So don't cry. It is not good for you. So you should be think about Veda, Vedanta, Upanishad. You think about the absolute truth." Madhavendra Puri did not tell anything. He became silent. And the bhav also disappeared after getting the association of Ramachandra Puri. Then again second time he was crying in front of the Tota Gopinath, Kirachara Gopinath. In meanwhile, Ramachandra Puri again came, "Maharaj, I told you, you are a sannyasi. So your attitude should be like a sannyasi, not a self-seeking gratification attached person. So you should be think about God, think about Veda, Vedanta, Upanishad." Maharaj became very silent. He could not reply. And some other days Ramachandra Puri came, same reply. Then he was unable to tolerate these things. Madhavendra Puri told, "Oh, you are not so." He became very angry and he told, you are unqualified. So I am rejected you. So you don't see your face. If I will see your face and if I will go to die, then I will go to hell. So I don't want to see your face. Go out. In this way, he cursed him like this. So this is one kind of disciple. Another disciple is Madhava Ishwarapuri. Ishwarapuri was fully dedicated to the lotus feet of the Madhavapuri. What is necessary for a Madhavapuri, he always used to take care of that. So he used his time to take care of the spirit, the body of the Madhavapuri, massaging with the oils, taking bathing up to the Madhav Gurudev and cleaning the clothes for cooking him. Also, he used to read the scriptures and Madhav Guru was getting the taste of the scriptures. So, two ways, by Prasangatmaka and by Paricharyatmaka, Ishwarapuri was giving service to his Gurudev. Finally, what happened? Finally, at the last moment of Madhavendra Puri, he called to Ishwarapuri. Oh my dear, please come. What do you need? I want to give you. Ishwarapuri told, Maharaj, why you are asking me? No, I am so pleased with you. I want to give you. Please tell me anything. I want to give you. Whatever you want, I will give you. Both one and little one, I also give you. But with folded hand, Ishwarapuri told, Maharaj, are you forget about Prahalad Maharaj? When Lord Nrsimhadev was wanted to give so many things, again and again he was asking, what you want, I want to give you. Please ask me, ask me, ask me. I will what he told. Nasa Bhrutya Savai Bani. He is not really a servant, really who needs some material things from Gurudev or the God. So Maharaj, oh my dear God, I am not a businessman. That means you are asking me again and again. That means I understood. Still now you are not accepting me. I am as your servant. It is giving so much pain to me. Also I know I have no such qualification. By that qualification, still now I could not be a servant of your servant to you. Then Maharaj, then Lord Nrsimhadev became very pleased. Still, Lord Nrsimhadev asked, you want, please ask something I want to give. Then finally what he wanted? Finally he wanted Jati dasyasi me kamam skum varadarshava kamanam hrudya sangam. If you want to give me, then I am praying you. You give me that. What kind of desire arises in my core of the heart? Please you delete everything. Hrudi kamanam hrudi asangam. You destroy all my desires. This is, then Nrsimhadev became very happy. Like this, now he has Ishwarapuri. If Maharaj, I want only your service. In which way I can please you, that is I need. No other things I need. Then he told. Then he became very pleased. Finally he told, Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead will come and take shelter to you. He will get the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He was pleased and he was embraced with the Ishwarapuri, and Ishwarapuri was full soured by the tears of the Madhavendra. On the other hand, then Ramachandrapuri, due to he got offense unto the lotus feet of Guru Pada Padma, and due to that offense, his mind became bewildered. He got one offended mind. That's why he could not understand the devotees. He could not understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He could not understand the service of the devotee and the God. Then when he came to contact with the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with the embodiment of Radha and Krishna, and he started to find some faults. Again and again he started to find faults and he wanted to give teaching. That's why Guru, so a servant should be a servant of Guru. A servant, a disciple should not be a Guru Giri. Guru Giri means who can, that servant who always wants through me or by my, my Gurudev should be. So he is always controlling to the Gurudev. That is known as a Guru Giri. So we should not be a Guru Giri like Ramachandra Puri. We should be a Ishwara Puri. In the two ways we have to serve the Gurudev. Srila Maharaj, Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj, he dedicated in these two ways. He was followed the rules of Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj's rule is like every day morning and evening, wherever our temple we must be make party kirtanam and discuss about the Bhagavad, discourse, the scriptures. He followed evening time, morning time, also finally, and he was dedicated because seva is two types. One is Bani seva, one is Bapu seva. So what Guru Maharaj told him, he followed, tried his level best to follow the instructions of Guru Maharaj. Finally he followed everything. Also before his disappearance, he went Vrindavan and he took all Brajamanala Darshanam with full of power. Even though he has no good health, still he went Vrindavan 1 month before his disappearance. Whole Brajamanala he took Darshanam without chapel. No chapel. He did not use chapel. Each and every places he was going there, servicing to the cows, the small children of the cowherd boys. He served, and he got. We saw in the Facebook. So then finally he came. After he came and he met one kind of lila like disappearance lila. Then finally he disappeared. Gaur Premanande Hari.
So nice, Maharaj speaking about Guru Tattva, how one disciple should be service to Gurudev to please, then one can get blessing from Gurudev. Then he became Guru of Supreme Lord, like who? Ishwara Puripad. He give blessing. তোমার হোক কৃষ্ণ প্রসাদ and সেই হইতে ঈশ্বরপুরি প্রেমের সাগর. He became ocean of love. So Supreme Lord accept as a Guru to Ishwarapuri Pada. Why? He is blessing from Guru, blessed from Guru. This is the most important. So Maharaj was spoke very important. We have to remember these things. If Guru Giri, if you became like this Ramachandra Puri, only our offended mind will come. Only see everyone's fault, which is very obstacle for improve our devotion. So be careful for these things. Hare Krishna. Now many devotees want to give Shraddhanjali to Muni Maharaj Lotus feet. Now I invite to Nitya Sangini. Then no problem. Then our Nanda Gopal Prabhu, I request you come and give some Shraddhanjali.
Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Name Om Visnupadaaya Gauranga Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vinodaya Bhai Budaya Niti Namani. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. I pay my most heartfelt Astanga Dandava pranams all of you. I beg for your causeless mercy. I will just very shortly speak something, sharing some impression that Sri Bhakti Sadhak Muni Maharaj left in my heart. So just now, or when I look to the Vyasasana, and then I have to remember the Muni Maharaj. How beautifully he spoke and carried the message of Lord Chaitanya through the words of his Guru Maharaj and our Acharyas, our Guru Parampara, and how that was like ocean of mercy flowing from there and curing inside the heart. I'm least qualified and to be in temple with Muni Maharaj. He was lovingly accepting me as I am and giving all what was needed to try to better in the process and try to follow. And he was it was very beautiful to see him on the Vyasasana and to hear Amrita Vani from Srila Prabhupada, but also from Srila Bhakti Srila Goswami Maharaj, His Divine Grace, Nityalila Pravishta Visnupad, Tatra Sata Sri Srimad Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. And that was such nectar and so wonderful to hear. And I can never repay you, Maharaj, but I will, please bless me so that I may continue to try to follow your instructions and that I may please you, and like that I believe my life will become successful. So, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupada Statra Sata Sri Srimad Srila Bhakti Sadhak Muni Maharaj ki Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai. Very nice. Nandagopal Prabhu, how he got blessing from Muni Maharaj expressed. Also he praying for his blessing, how he will continue his devotional service. This is really our desire like this. Then, if you have a desire like this, then automatically blessing come from Vaishnavas. Anyhow, I will request now our Ojaswini Mataji, and she should come and give Pushpanjali and lotus feet of our beloved Sri Muni Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Close.
Muni Goswami Janamini. Yes, my Gurudev was the best one and the most merciful. And he was really very merciful. He was never strict with me. So I cannot believe that he was with someone else. And I always had many questions, and then I went to his office, to his room. And one day I asked him, Gurudev, I'm so useless, really useless, unqualified. My seva is bad, my job is bad, everything is bad. You know this feeling. And he said, yes, and I asked, I don't understand why I'm here. And he asked me, but why I'm here? And I said, yes, the first time I came to the temple, this door was open. I can't remember why. But I entered the temple, and the altar was open, and I saw Radha Govinda. This is why I'm here, because of Radha Govinda. And he said, you know, sometimes he's smiling all over his face. And he said, yes, this is because you're here. And I said, Gurudev, but I'm useless. I don't know. No seva, no chanting, no, nothing. And he said, yes. But you're here because of Radha Govinda, right? He said, yes, because of Govinda. Govinda is my beloved. And he said, yes, and Govinda is here for you and for all of you. And it was, the such a big smile on his face, and I will never forget this feeling. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We have to know now. Ojaswini Mataji spoke about his Gurudev. We are discussing Maharaj very strong, but she never feel Maharaj is strong. Like a lawyer, always fearing for everyone, but then his kid will go with to lawyer. He is very happy. He never will fear to. Why he know how love his mother to his kids. So really, our love with Muni like this, he loved everyone inside. Those are realize these things, he never feared to Muni Maharaj. Anyhow, now I will request to our Santi Mataji, who is very little daughter of Muni Maharaj. She will come and give some Pushpanjali. Hare Krishna. Close your mouth.
Since I was small, I always told my parents, if I ever have to follow your path in Krishna, in devotion for Krishna, I would like to take initiation only from Muni Maharaj. And do you have a question? Because I live in Italy, I came here just for maybe some event, so I didn't saw Gurudev many times, and always when he was with me, he was asking, do you have some question? No. But I don't know why with him I couldn't even speak. I was like this, just looking at him. And I was sitting on my even that important. I could ask like about sisters, these things, these topics. But I wanted to have some conversation with Gurudev, and I know he was really impegnato, busy. He was really busy, and so many things he was doing. But he was okay from this time to this time. You can come to my room and make questions, and from that day on, he was always asking, "Where's the list of questions? Where's the list of questions?" So I'm really grateful to him. And another thing, when he left the body, the next day, my parents they flight here for all the ceremonies. And when I came inside, I saw the body, and for 1 minute I was shocked. Now then I looked and I just realized that this is not Gurudev. This is not Gurudev. It's not him. And then I looked around to the temple and the next day to the deities, and I was, this is Gurudev. Now he's here. And I'm really grateful. So thank you very much, and I'm really also grateful to Madhusudan Maharaj that always remind me to never forget to him, and he's always near me, and I just have to open my eyes. So thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, some small I wanted to add also. Shanti, she is very, very fortunate. You know, all we know, Muni Maharaj was a very serious person. And once Muni Maharaj and myself, we went to her house of Adopshata Prabhu, and she was very small, I don't know how old she was. And Muni Maharaj, you know, morning time he is strict doing his sadhana. And then nobody can disturb her. Shanti Devi, she came and she started playing football with her. So I think she's the only one who ever played football with Muni Maharaj. Very fortunate. Nobody did that. Only she was doing that.
Really, she is very fortunate. Also, her Nishtha about his Guru, her Gurudev, that is the most important for improve our devotional practice. Why? Without Guru Nishtha is nothing. Like one person, if you will decorating so many custom but leaves, also many decoration, many ornaments, many things, but without cloth, nobody will see him, see her. If with cloth, if decorating, everything is okay. Like this, if you will get so many qualities, very nice singing, very nice speaking, and very nice servicing, everything, but no Guru Nishtha, that is nothing. Most important is Guru Nishtha. If Guru Nishtha, everything will come. So, every practitioner should be point about this. If we have Guru Nishtha, then everything we can get. No difficulty to get Radha Krishna's lotus feet, no difficulty to get to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no difficulty to get to Vrindavan Dham. Everything coming from Guru Nishtha. So this is very important. Also, if she is very young, also is so strong faith to lotus feet of her Gurudev. May every practitioner should be try for these things. Then our life is successful. Hare Krishna. Now I will request to Mahananda Prabhu, please come and little glorify about Maharaj. I request Mahananda Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Om Ajnana-Smarandasya Vrindavana-Shalakaya Chakshurumritam Jnana Tasmai Shri Guru Namo Namaha Krishna but so the 45% who glorify the glories of Vaishnavas. And I want to thank to Bhakti Sadhak Muni Maharaj. I came in 2008 to the Vienna temple, and so Muni Maharaj inspired me to go then with him to Vrindavan for Kartik, where I got then the grace of Gurudev to take initiation and get the fortune of joining the spiritual family of Gurudev. And I feel this is like spiritual home for me. So by Muni Maharaj's endeavor, this Sri Sri Radha Gaudiya Math is here, and he made so much sacrifice to continue this for so many years, and that it could develop in such a way that it becomes how it is today. And I feel like, despite of getting so much opportunity just to hear from the sadhus who came here, still this material world is strong, Maya is strong, and it is not so easy. Even after hearing from the sadhus how we should practice in an ideal way, it is still often a challenge to practice spiritual life in this material world. I only want to humbly pray to the lotus feet of Bhakti Sadhak Muni Maharaj for his blessings and to forgive my offenses, which I did in my ignorance, and to say again thank you that I got this opportunity to have so many wonderful God lovers. And so I'm hoping by the grace which is coming down from Goloka, from Gurudev and from Sadhak Muni Maharaj to us, as their guidance, that we can all find understand how we can practice in a sincere way, and that we can reach to Goloka Vrindavan at the end of our life, which is the ultimate desirable destination for one soul in this material world. Everything in this world, it comes and goes, as a beginning and an end. So that was what really will make sense in our life, if we will sincerely try to attach our heart to our
Gurudev and the Vaishnavas and to Radha Krishna and Nitai Gauranga. So, Panchakara Trubhasa, Kripasandupaya Vata, Tana Padanipo, Vaishnava.
Hare Krishna. Now I request to our Gopal Prabhu, please come and give Pushpanjali and lotus feet to Muni Goswami Maharaj, please come.
Sadhak Muni Maharaj, that he gave me a strong impression on my heart that 10 years ago I was here and by his mercy I could associate with him and with his associate, that this whole brahmachari was there in temple, and this is great mercy that I got from him. I have some story that I can share with you tomorrow. How he treated with me, how he was relating with me. He was very kind, and sometimes due to my bad character, he was very hard with me. That now is I know already work is tomorrow.
Thank you. And I request to our Dinabandhu Prabhu, please you come here and give offering some flowers to Maharaj Lotus feet. Please you come. He is very dearest disciple of Muni Maharaj Bhai. He is naughty. Gurudev more focused to those are more naughty. Gurudev more focused to them. So he always guide to him. You have to, but now he is very good situation came now, very peaceful, very nice.
Ajnanatirandasya ajnanachashlaka chakshurmilitanena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayana Sarvamangala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidayana Radha Samugavsa Shaktim Sakisanga Nivasinim Tvam Ham Satatam Vande Guru Rupam Param Sakim Vancha Kalpatrubhyascha Kripa Simbhyo Bhevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaha. So, first things of all, devotees which came today. Share some experience or something.
What Prasad took from Maharaj, we speak this.
I learned from Gurudev one thing, or this is which I really by that he gave me, I have actually many doubts I will tell you in many ways, because I'm like in that kind of person what also taught Srila Bhakti, because Maharaj, you want to know everything from bottom to top of bottom. I want to really know everything, and always trying to ask everything about all questions and all philosophy. But this was very special to my Gurudev. I don't know if also others recognize that. I want to also ask, but I always ask Gurudev for some questions, and he was, I think, in this one way, never such a some scholar, One time he was in Prague in one program, and many devotees was eager to hear, and Gurudev just thought, I will just say same like today, and already 20 years I'm speaking the same. And what I saw Gurudev, I had this just in his case. He was like giver, you know. He just say something complete simple, give me answer my question, but he was like on that some kind of platform where he could like give you that things. He was like had question with something, but he didn't give you just like answer, but he gave you internal answer. He just revealed to you what you're really asking, you know. And when he saw some kind of interest, you know, and sincereness, he really was able to give you whatever you really wanted. Whatever you had question about things which are not connected with this material platform, you know. He was just simple answer, you want to see Krishna, you want to see spiritual world, you will just wake up morning time and you can just have some experience. And he will not tell you some big philosophy, how it's going on, spiritual world and all this stuff, but if he saw you are really interested, he can give you these things, you know. So this I saw just on my Gurudev, he was in just only this one personality, he was moving in such a platform, it's out of my mind, you know, actually, I don't know which kind of mystic is this, you know, but I hope by Guru Kripa and Vaishnava Kripa, I will realize what's going on, and I will have also more opportunity to make some seva for him. It's last or person or who will speak?
Yes,
I would like to also share one experience that was very strong with me. It was with Srila Bhakti Srimad Maharaj. One time he was in program and Mataji asked, when we can see after Gurudev's disappearance many devotees going very quickly down, you know, very quickly falling down. How it's possible? And one time and he asked, why you think Gurudev leaving the world? So there was many answers, you know. Nobody satisfied Maharaj. And one time Maharaj told, you see the real meaning why Gurudev living is to support more and give more attention and to more support his real sincere devotees. So by that way we can have really idea in this case. And thanks you all again for coming. Please excuse me for all offenses and thanks for the opportunity. Hare Krishna.
So nice. He expressed his experience with the Gurudev. Really, all disciples should be trying to please to Gurudev. That is most important. Our Jiva Goswami mentioned about this. We have so many anarthas. Anarthas means?
Other desires.
Other desires. Material desires, which is very obstacle for improve our devotion. If you will try to so many way by many sadhana, we cannot. Very difficult, but very easiest. If you will please to Gurudev, very easily he can free from all anarthas. So Jiva Goswami mentioned about this. Swaswa nana pratikara anarthahani. Bhagavad Krupa Prapti Moolam Sat. Both for finish our anartha, also getting blessing from Supreme Lord, to getting love and affection to Lotus feet of Supreme Lord. Only by please to Gurudev one can get very easily. So practitioners should be very careful about this. If you will very strong faith to Lotus feet of Gurudev means we can get everything. Hare Krishna. Now I will request to our very humble devotee, name came from Germany, name is Bihari Prabhu. Please you come and give some Pushpanjali and the Lotus feet of Muni Maharaj.
I give my obeisance to my good Christus feet, thousands of times, and all the sannyasikan and yes. Gurudev, he wanted me go on parikram, so I went on parikram, one parikram, the first 2001. So I was very enthusiastic to go every year, so I was going every year, first month parikram. And we visiting so many holy places in Bharat. And like Shaman Pahadi, there was in Shaman Pahadi, Krishna was playing the flute. And when Krishna playing the flute, then the gopis' heart melts. But Krishna was playing the flute so extraordinary that the stones, Krishna and the mountains there become like butter, and the footprints Krishna sung in the stone, and you can see the footprints of Krishna. The original footprints of Krishna you can see there, and from Balaram and the cows and the deers. So, but is this for the mercy? The footprints of Krishna, original Krishna are there. So you can touch with the head. So when I close my eyes, I can see the footprints in my mind. But from her mercy, it is the mercy of pure devotee. Then Bhakti Maharaj, he was giving lecture in your temple, Sevakund. And after, when there was time, he was going there and hear from him. So I went to the lecture of Bhakti Maharaj. And I don't know, I was making obeisance to, there were so many devotees there, and I making obeisance to the deities. But I think Muni Maharaj was there, and he made a gesture to, gesture. Like, you are so stupid, you give obeisance to the deities, but he is a pure devotee, like Bhakti Maharaj. So I understand, so I was going to Rasasalo, Bhakti Maharaj, and make full Dandavat. So then he was satisfied pretty much. So I was going there, I don't know, 4 times, and he was speaking about Lord Chaitanya, Bhakti Maharaj, and I know this is why I'm here today, about Bhakti Maharaj. Secondly, Dr. Muni Maharaj invited me 4 or 5 times to come to Vienna temple, and therefore today I'm here. And third, my Gurudev, when he gave the brahmachari, then he told me, you should leave your apartment and travel with sannyas. So I was some sannyasis catching me, and I was traveling, and they was giving me they are chastising me, and but I know Gurudev is sent me always sannyasis now, and I get all this. Although I'm not traveling, I get association with sannyasis. And this year was the most, and there was, I know it's the mercy of Bhakti Maharaj, my Gurudev, mercy, and Dr. Muni Maharaj's mercy. I met him all the sannyasis from Bhakti Maharaj.
And I noticed the Harikatha from everybody. I can understand you have so much love for Bhakti Muni Maharaj. And you are special Sadhu Maharaj. He has, I think, so much separation. He loves him so much. So I can understand also. You have so much affection for Bhakti Muni Maharaj. Bhakti Swami Maharaj, he was giving all the books, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chatamrita, and this nectar with the Weisung, nectar of instructions. So, and the disciples was distributing his books. And then one disciple asked Gurudev and Bhakti Swami Maharaj, "Oh Gurudev, book distribution is the most important service, huh?" And Bhakti Swami said, "No. All services from the pure devotees, all the services from advanced devotee and pure devotees are like on the same level are important. Like in Bhakti Sindhu, there are 64 angas of Bhakti. So the pure devotees, there are so many pure devotees associated of Chaitanya and Krishna, and Krishna is enjoying the variety of the moods of all the pure devotees. This is different because every devotee has another mood to Krishna. There's no devotee who is the same. All jivas, there's no one jiva who is the same. All the pure devotees also have some special mood for Krishna. And Krishna is enjoying these different moods of Krishna. This variety. And this is what Swami Maharaj would come to say. And one is 64 others of Bhakti. There's one all cognizance. This is but this is the omniscience. Now, your devotee here, he knows everything what has happened in the past, in present and future, and he knows all the what every jiva is thinking, what he's feeling from all jivas, the material world and the spiritual world. So this is Krishna. He knows all the feelings and all the moods and all the what you think. This is Krishna, and the pure devotee is similarly. He also has this power. He knows but a pure devotee, he knows when he sees the mind of somebody who stands before him. Like my Gurudev was saying, when I look on somebody's forehead, I see thousand words what he was doing, and also in the past. So, and he knows, he sees the mind of every jiva and what is going on. So, how to glorify Bhakti Muni Maharaj? I met him sometimes, but his qualities must be there because he was building this temple. Because Bhakti Maharaj was saying we should create a temple, build a big temple, but not a small temple, a big temple. So I heard because the Muni Maharaj was arranging this, and the voice was helping with stone also, everything. So this is very astonishing for me. The devotees and Muni Maharaj have built this temple. So because they fulfill the desire of their goal days. Because such a temple is very important. In Kali Yuga, the people come not under a tree like in India and they can give Harikatha. There have to be a temple, and then the boys are coming also. So this is a very this project is very important because the boys can assemble and all the guests and newcomers can come. Because in India they come under the tree, but in India also the temple now they need a temple.
Hare Krishna, we are very fortunate by the grace of Supreme Lord. We got opportunity to listening about so many glorification of our beloved Nitya Visnupad Ashtotra Satasi Srimad Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj. So we pray to his lotus feet. What he has so nice qualities for pleased to Guru and Radha Govind. May he blessed us how we will acquire these qualities and improve our devotional path. And tomorrow also we have some Harikatha in morning session, 9 o'clock. All we will come here proper time and listening Harikatha from our beloved Maharaj lotus mouth. There are so many nectars. They will give to tomorrow. We have to come proper time and participate this program. Hare Krishna. All glories to Nitya Visnupad Ashtotra Satasi Srimad Bhakti Sadhak Muni Goswami Maharaj ki Jai Tadya Tirabhav Titi Maha Mahotsav ki Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrunda ki Upan Guru Varga ki Gaura Mangala Harinama Sankirtana ki Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
राधिका गोविंद गोपीनाथ माधव महाजी की जय। तज्य श्री लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद श्री गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद इसको भक्ति साधक मुनि गोस्वामी श्री भक्ति महामहोत्सव की जय। श्री भक्ति साधक मुनि गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद भक्ति विधान स्वामी प्रभुपाद महाराज लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद भक्ति गोस्वामी महाराज लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद परमहंस भक्ति दैत्य माधव गोस्वामी महाराज जय। लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद भक्ति वर्ल्ड कीर्त गोस्वामी महाराज जय। लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद परमहंस भक्ति बेगम केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जय। लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद परमहंस भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय। लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। महाभारत नित्यानंद गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। सर्वस्य गिरी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। पुरुषोत्तम तीर्थ महाराज की जय। भक्ति गोविंद खानस महाराज की जय। जय। लीला विष्णु भक्ति कमल गोविंद महाराज की जय। लीला विष्णु भक्ति श्री प्रदीप गोकुलपुरी महाराज की जय। परम गुरुदेव लीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद भक्ति सिद्धार्थ श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जगदीकाद श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। शिव गौर किशोर बाबाजी महाराज की जय। सच्चिदानंद शिव भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सार्वभौम जगन्नाथ बाबाजी महाराज की जय। जय रूप सनातन भद्रनाथ शिव कुमार भद्रनाथ दास गोस्वामी की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम सिखो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री राधा शिव गौर भक्त वृंद राधा गोविंद गोप गोपी श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। राजमाता श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। गोदमंतम नावती महमूद धाम की जय। श्री पुरुषोत्तम चैत धाम की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा सुदर्शन देव की जय। सिंह भगवान की जय। प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। गंगे देवी जमुना देवी तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी श्रद्धा देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। थम्बा से भक्त वृंद की जय। गोपीश्वर महादेव की जय। आचार्य संप्रदाय आचार्य वेद की जय। कृष्ण चैतन्य मिशन की जय। और श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु मिशन की जय। इस होलिस भक्त विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। भक्ति सूर्य केशव महाराज की जय। तिलक निष्किंजन महाराज की जय। श्री भक्ति विलास राजक महाराज की जय। जय श्री भक्ति रक्षितंत्र महाराज की जय। जय भक्ति महाराज की जय। जय भक्ति श्रवण महाराज की जय। इस भक्ति सुंदर साधु महाराज की जय। संत महाराज की जय। सुंदर महाराज की जय। जय हो भक्तिनाथ स्वामी महाराज की जय। श्री राधा गोविंद सेवक भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य मिशन सेवक भक्त वृंद की जय। देवोत्तवाय की जय। हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। चैतन्य श्रीमद् भागवत की भगवत गीता की जीवधाम की जय। श्री गोविंद नामृत की जय। कृष्ण नामृत की जय। राधा सरस्वती देवी श्री उच्चारण मानी की जय। गोमथ की जय। वैष्णव साधु संघ की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन याग की जय। और गणेश हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। हिताय गौर
प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि जय। परम पूज्य भक्ति चक्र नरसिंह महाराज की जय। आल ग्लोरियस आल डिवोटीज की जय। समस्त भक्त वृंद की जय। भगवान मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। कृपा सिंधु प्रेवच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो